Okay, now I mentioned video conferencing. I organize extra classes on Zoom, mix them manually in tasks in breakout room to stress the gender inclusivity and broaden their perspective. Whenever we are in these classes, I mix them manually, possibly, let's say, through breakout rooms. When I create these breakout rooms, instead of saying those whose surname starts from A to D, you are in group one. Those whose surname starts from E to so you are in group two, and those who starts from so to Z, you are in group three. I find out that whenever I use those particular methods, they are counterproductive as far as gender inclusivity is concerned. So what I do mostly is I mix them manually. I make sure that in each little breakout room, the number of boys are the same as the number of girls. That's what I use in my video conferencing sessions. Number two, we have using WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp by creating class groups where students can share resources and ask questions to ensure inclusivity, balance, and number of female students will represent the same as that of the males. So in this particular WhatsApp sessions, I make sure that I share resources and I ask them questions to ensure inclusivity. I remember when I'm asking them those questions, I ask deliberate questions and I tag whoever it is that I want that person to answer. And I make sure that I ask girls and I also ask boys in that particular WhatsApp lessons. And the third one, is lesson planning. Here I incorporate universal design for learning UDL principles, providing multiple means of engagement, representation, and expression, e.g., images and videos featuring diverse individuals, including both males and females. Now, let me step it down to our level of preparing lesson plan. For whatever item you're going to use in your lesson plan, be it a picture or teaching aid, let it represent both male and female and every other gender that is found in that particular classroom. If you are using only teaching aids that actually represent only a particular gender, you'll find out that the other people will actually feel left out. So you're supposed to use mostly teaching aids that will represent everybody that you have in that particular class. Number 4, different tasks. I use different task types and choices like written assignments, presentations, or group projects to cater to different learning styles and abilities. This approach encourages students to work collaboratively and appreciate diverse perspectives to promote inclusivity. I use different kind of tactics, different kind of presentation. In some instances, group projects to cater for different learning styles, and I see different abilities when they present. Next slide, please. The next one is keeping learners motivated. Well, I keep learners motivated through gamification. I also offer reward and recognition for achievements. When they do good, I offer them reward. I encourage them to set goals and track progress. I track their progress. They also track their progress themselves. I also invite successful women in various fields to share their experiences. That will inspire the girl child to pursue their interests. For instance, in Nigeria, we have the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, that woman with this kind of head tie. The head tie alone has a lot of volume to tell you that this woman is an accomplished woman. So they are type, and then we have some female medical doctors, we have some female business people in Nigeria that I always use them as examples. Where I cannot get them to come to class, I ensure that I use their pictures and their achievements to actually encourage the girl child. Because in northern Nigeria, the girl child at some point is most likely left behind. So this has actually helped me to actually encourage my student to see that any other achievement that you think a boy child can achieve, the girl child can actually achieve such. There are countries in Africa today, or a country in Africa today, where a woman is the president. So you can be the president, you can be the governor, you can be a minister, you can be a captain of industry irrespective of your gender. The next one is tracking learners' progress. I use digital tools like Google Forms to collect data on their preferences to monitor students' progress and identify areas they need support. This helped me to tailor my teaching to meet their individual needs. You need to see these people as individuals with different background, with different training, with different home training. So what is expected of us as teachers is to try and get this data from them of their preferences. What do they want to achieve? What do they want to become? What do they want to do in future? Like that. Now, even during lesson delivery, where are they finding it difficult? What do they think, if done in class, it will improve their level of understanding, and so on and so forth. So these are tools I have used, and they have actually proved to be very, very productive. Next slide, please. Well, finally, okay, sorry. Here I try to assess learners through a range of assessment methods, including physical grouping, peer assessment, and self-assessment to ensure inclusivity. In order to ascertain whether I have actually made impact or not, I try to assess them using different assessment methods. Some assessments are peer assessments, some assessments are self-assessment, some assessment I assess them, and sometimes I can make a girl to assess a boy and a boy to assess a girl to actually ascertain whether learning has taken place or learning has not taken place. Let me give you an example. Have you ever thought of this? Whenever there's no teacher in class, maybe teachers are in the class in the staff room, and then you leave the students in the class all alone. Have you ever tiptoed to go close to the window to see the kind of interaction they have, the kind of communication they have, and so on and so forth? You can imagine if those kind of communication are being carried out along what you are teaching them. You can imagine the level of impact that you will be able to make. And then finally, giving feedback. I try feedback through indirect constructive feedback mechanism through WhatsApp, and personal feedback through direct WhatsApp messaging and email. I give them opportunity to give me feedbacks through emails and WhatsApp. This encourages them to reflect on their work and set goals for improvement. I also involve peers in the feedback process, promoting collaborative learning.